Hello, welcome to War 4 against the almighty force. I've not heard of these guys. I don't know if they're new to the scene, but good luck to them and all that. Today we've got a fun one. We've got an all mystic team. Tigra finally gets to come along, and big rank 4 Symbiote comes to do some grown-up stuff. I'm not getting to use Tigra as much this season because I'm sharing the BG with a couple of absolute pros. We're going path 1 today into path 7. Original plan was that I'd also take Maestro on 43, but we changed that because I don't think it's a safe matchup. Anyway, this is a bit of a mismatch. There's a Vision Arkus on node 1 who's a rank 2. Tigra is obviously rank 4, and this fight doesn't take very long. There's not much to it really. Bait heavy, punish heavy a couple of times, fire an L2 off. I actually get very lucky here. This is a good lesson in that beware of if the opponent hits my block with a medium dash or a light as to how much spacing I get. But yeah, 10 hits and he's dead. It's a shame that those 3 hits registered because yeah, he was dead in 10. Very, very quick fight. Blink and you'll miss it. And now we come to Masochism Korg with Symbiote, which is a new one for me. Initially I was a little bit skeptical. I had my plan that I'd start with lights and go for light intercepts, and then in my duels I realised, forgetting that Symbiote's attacks count as energy damage, I didn't realise that it doesn't take any thorns damage against Korg, so that made my life a lot easier. That means I can bait heavy and punish without going for risky intercepts, get his rock stacks down, and then once I get a stagger on, I'm going to parry him to trigger Masochism, nullify the regen, and get power and Mystic Dispersion and all that as a result, and then start the cycle. It's a little bit of a slower fight, but this was really satisfying to do. Not one I would have obviously considered doing previously, but now that we have the now that we have a very big boy here, we can really sort of enjoy ourselves doing some extra stuff that I wouldn't have done previously. It's a shame that his rock stacks kicked back in at that point because I probably would have killed him. So we're just going to get them back down before doing anything else, because otherwise there really is no point. There we go, bait the L2, punish him with my own, and turn him into gravel. And then we can move to section 2 where we've got Serpent on Thorns node. Now here, on this Thorns node, Serpent Symbiote does take damage, but we've got a big rank 4. I was inspired by IP, who I'm privileged to share an alliance with. He sort of showed me the ropes here. And again, this is going to be a very solid fight. It went much better than I expected it to. I've got the help of Mordo synergy. So yeah, obviously as soon as I fire an L2, and I'm not going to be parrying him, but as soon as I place any armor break or other non-damaging debuffs, he's going to be unblockable. So we're going to just focus on our routine, get our specials in, try and intercept with them. Don't let him hit me too much until towards the end of the fight. Did we see that 108 crit amongst the rest of the damage of that special? That was massive. Symbiote really is a joy to use now. Like, this is just a step up. I used the 150 power back boost here as well, as I thought the 200 was too much and unnecessary. And yeah, apart from the obvious benefits of having a rank 4, being able to just use 150s it's going to make my season a lot more efficient and cheaper as well. Take the L1 to the face. I knew I was going to. He's unblockable. He also had true focus, so I couldn't dex anyway. It didn't hurt me. By which point his immortality had finished and we kill him off. Very, very clean fight. Like, beautiful. I think that took a minute and 2 seconds. Very, very happy with that. And we can finish off with Thing on node 34 with Tigra for actually a bit of a mess fight. It started well. As I've said many times before, Thing is never really my favourite champ to fight with Tigra, but this was fine. I played it a little bit differently to my normal approach. Still started off with a combo. I'm just getting ahead of myself here because the fight is yet to start. But my plan was to sort of bait more heavies and punish with heavy, and just get him done that way. Obviously it's just a nothing node for him because he doesn't cleanse anything, and therefore the fatigues aren't going to be a problem. They'll help with inequity and sort of gimp him a little bit. And as always, the main rule with Tigra against Thing is don't let his rock stacks get to and stay at 15 unless I'm going to bait a special. Big old 2. Now, he had 15 stacks there, and I don't think I had neutralise on. Don't really know what I was doing. I spaced that very badly, but I noticed I didn't trigger unstoppable. I don't know if that's because of the fatigues, or I'm not entirely sure, but we take it. Yeah, the last sort of closing stages of this fight were very, very sloppy. And now he's going to dex my L2, which fires into block. The unblockable here triggers unstoppable, and he punishes me, but the ruptures tick him down. And we get the end of the fight and the end of my war. So we did get a nice solid win here. Much better as an alliance. My BG also got a donut, which is really nice. We've still got a bit of work to do though, but yeah, we'll happily take that and take that going into War 5. Yeah, there's just the donut confirmation there for BG1. Lovely stuff. Thank you for watching once more, everyone, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye!